Yo, what's up guys? This is Astranox and I'm back with another Epic 7 video. I want to show you this team. I'm still leveling Cidd. 6-starred him. This is a speed team for Dark Spirit Altar 10, stage 10. Almost 170 CP, 170,000 CP. And I disabled the skills of Taranor Guard and of Cidd because I want them to just apply their defense down. Because when you have defense down, debuff applied, you just deal more, like you deal double the damage. Then you add attack buff. Then you've got Cidd with speed buff and he scales off speed and attack. Taranor Guard scales off attack. And Silk scales of attack and speed. Cidd keeps on applying speed buff on himself for 2 turns when he crits with skill 1. And there's a pretty big amount of dual attacks with this setup. Dust Devil just procced on Cidd. The barrier of Diene is just plenty for sustaining the group. Taranor Guard is on lifesteal, Cidd is on lifesteal, and Silk is on speed. Cidd would do much more damage if he was on speed. Speed set, speed crit. But this is how I have it because I'm just doing with what I have, the gear I have. Also, I don't have any skill ups on Cidd because I got him less than 2 days ago. A day and a half ago. The resist on that defense down, or actually he didn't crit. The numbers were in white, so no crit, so no defense down. When defense down is applied and they're like dual attacking, like you see no defense down again, that's unfortunate. But he applies it now, Dust Devil procs. There's the dual attack. 12.6k combined. Breakdown. I mean, speedrunning this is, you might want to build Lorina, Commander Lorina. You're gonna need a ton of runes. You might want to do the specialty change like of Lorina. Yes, Axe God, he's gonna have a specialty change. You're gonna need a ton of these runes, a ton of them. Also, what guildmates are requesting the most is dark runes as well, because they need to build their Lorina, their Axe God. So this stage is gonna give you, it's the better one to run really, unless you want the first tier runes. If you want those, it's better to request them from the guild, or you could run stage 3 to just keep on getting those, but I mean it's gonna cost you stamina, and it's only a stage 3. The rewards are not gonna be too good. You can run stage 7 too, but I don't get too many tier 1 runes with stage 7. It can drop everything, but over the course of a bunch of runs, getting the lower one is not good. So let's see here. Defense down, yes. Dust Devil, beautiful. Silk, resist on the combat readiness reduction. Defense down is off. No defense down from Taranor Guard, but Cidd applies it. Having 2 characters that can apply defense down with their skill 1 is huge. It's massive. It's only 1 turn, but still makes a big difference for speed running, killing things quickly. Currently I'm running this team for PvP. I'm trying to get Cidd to level 60. So as I'm getting these runes, I'm also leveling him up. So that's a win-win. Do a 3rd run and then I'll show you the gear. Diene is just so good. Just so good. Really like the lifesteal set with Diene's barrier. Like you're running lifesteal on the damage dealers. But I want to transition Cidd into like have a speed set on him. But having Cidd go first is good because she applies the speed buff, and like for PvP I can just have it's Cidd and then Diene and then Cidd. So Cidd has just the speed buff, the attack buff, and then he can potentially like one-shot someone with his ultimate and then go again with skill 1, and then he would defense down and then Taranor Guard goes. It's brutal in PvP. Oh, I could have Cidd on very high speed just below Silk. It's just that Diene's gonna be hard to bring up in the super high speed range because her base speed is like Cidd has 120 and then 124 when he does the 6th awakening, which might take a while to grind the material. Diene's at like 104 or 106, so yeah. Let's see here. Can we do some crazy damage with dual attacks? This boss can do a lot of damage though. She's of course immune to the normal stuff from bosses. For bosses, that's their normal immunity. Oh, look at the damage. It's just that Diene proccing dual attacking when you want someone else to dual attack. So if someone triggers a dual attack, there might be 2 heroes that trigger the dual attack, but only one can really go. No defense down on that dual attack from Taranor Guard. So that team, I mean, if you're free to play and you saved for Diene and you got her, you can eventually do this team when you pull Cidd. I was so happy when I pulled him. It's free to play, like having a team like this. I'm pretty much blessed. I've been running with Taranor Guard since I started the game, pretty much. So here is the gear. The skill ups first. Diene. Priority is skill 2. It's so good. Look at that barrier. Crazy. Cidd, no skill ups. Silk. Let's do by CP. Not this Tina. Diene. Okay, so the gear, just pause if I go too quick. But most players are gonna spend a lot of time in the Dark Spirit altar. So focusing on a speed setup is beneficial. You can also run a more stable group with 3 heroes and have a fodder that is gaining some experience at the same time. But at that point, Diene might not be enough to sustain you, because the boss I've seen the boss do some pretty dangerous burst damage. I didn't show Diene's gear. So yeah, running 3, like a core of 3 and then a fodder that gets XP. It can be done on stage 10, it's just the runs are gonna be longer and might be riskier, but if you pay attention you can just yield in case things are not going your way. You could do the core with Diene Cidd kind of like controls a bit the boss's combat readiness, so Cidd, Taranor Guard and Diene could potentially do it with better gear, or Silk, Cidd, Diene. But I mean, there's so many group composition. I was just showing you guys what I have, and I feel like it's very, very good. So yeah, Diene though is really the MVP, but everyone's shining. Like I might have skipped some damage breakdown, but anyways, everyone can do a lot of damage. It's based on like if the defense on our landing, and my Cidd is not even 60, but I assume like when Cidd is 60 and he's on speed set, he's gonna deal more damage than everyone, unless the other like dual attack a few times. So yeah, that's it for this one, guys. Thanks for watching. I'm Astranox. Like, comment, and subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out for now.